Rob, I'm making this video for you. Funniest story ever. So yesterday, I called the stupid garden center. Like, they're epic over there. And this guy tells me, you're done. I'm like, I don't know about that. So I get off the phone, I'm like, what? What do you mean? So I shoot you that message. I'm running around the house, dealing with this little monster. And, I'm just looking at my garden like, this sucks. So I get all the bad ones off, fry them up, have my fried green tomatoes. So I call back. I'm like, is Colette there today? She's the boss. She's the master chick, and she's cool as shit. And I'm like, I'm going down there. Like, this is unacceptable. Like, I don't believe it. I want to hear it out of her mouth. So I walk in, and she's talking to this guy. And the guy, this is a funny story, Rob. This guy's standing there, and he's like, I pulled my tomatoes and my chilies. She's all, oh, man, you did? Why didn't you come talk to me? He's like, I don't know, bottom end rot. It was so bad. Couldn't fix it. Did calcium. Couldn't fix it. So I'm just standing there. And she's like, don't freaking move. Don't freaking move. I'm like, okay. Because we have tattoos. We have all this stuff in common. I don't smoke weed, but she does. She grows it, whatever. But she's like the coolest chick ever. She runs this whole place. It's crazy big. And it's good. So she's like, what's going on? How come you haven't told me how the plants are doing? I said, I've been busy, have the puppy. I said, listen, I called today and talked to a guy named Kurt, and he told me it's a done deal. And she's like, what? Bottom end rot? I go, yeah. And she goes, Jesus fucking Christ. And she goes, he's manic depressive. He just throws his hands up every time he's challenged. He just can't fire him. Nobody would hire him. So I'm like, oh. She's like, you know what, Cindy? If I could do one thing in Colorado, I would squish the soil, get the humic acid out of it, and put it in bottles. So I start laughing. She's like, have you ever heard of this? I was like, no, I've been putting limestone on it. I've been slurring it. She's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, what? It's calcium. She's like, okay, for 20 freaking years I've lived here. My first year I was finishing up my master's degree. So I grow a garden, bottom end rot. Couldn't fix it. I cried all fall. Lost my whole crop. I amended the soil. I dissed it, tilled it, whatever. Didn't work. She said, in Colorado, we have to amend our soil all fall. All fall. She's like, all through the winter we have to amend the soil. All beginning of spring we have to amend the soil. And it still can't get the CalMag. Every freaking year people are here and they're pulling their tomatoes. She goes, I'm not going to let you lose this crop. I said, that's what I'm saying. So she takes me. Can you believe my phone's ringing? That's how busy I've been. So she said, this is the issue. Our soils are bad. You're only losing the hybrids, right? I go, yes. She said, okay. And at the bottom, they don't have bottom. No, they don't. They're perfect at the bottom. It's when they get up to the top. She goes, okay, check this out. The roots are damaged. Because the hails, because we went down to the stalk. She goes, I went through the same thing. You know that. I said, yeah. She said, if the root is damaged, right, it can't pull it up, right? So she said it gets it, at the bottom, and then it can't pull it up because there's no humic acid. None. And no matter how much I'm in the soil, it's not there. So it can't pull the CalMag up. So come check it out. I'm going to take you over here. So I'm ready to spend like $1 million, like whatever. And she's like, fuck. Because we get in the aisleways, like her employees can't hear her. She's like, fuck. I'm like, I know. She's like, crap, it's fall. I can have you do your lettuces. I'm like, oh, we got to fix this. So she starts throwing stuff in my bag. She's like, see this stuff right here? This is the best CalMag. The limestone's okay, but it doesn't pack that punch that you need. It's a hydroponic. So she said, I'm going to give you this CalMag. Here's the humic acid. I want you to do it first thing in the morning. I was like, okay. And she goes, number 2, your leaves are puffing because the heat, I know what heat you're dealing with. Puff, evaporate, and they wilt really bad. But if you go out there at night, they're standing tall. So everybody says, give them a little drink in the afternoon. She's like, no. Let them get sad, let them do all that stuff, and then don't give them a drink of water, no matter what people say to you. I was like, okay. Give them their good water in the morning, 2 inches. If it's wet, great, no problem. She said, I hate Colorado soil. I hate it. This year I'm not getting bottom end rot, but I'm dealing with spider mites. They drive me crazy. So she starts dropping stuff in my bag. I'm like, oh God, it's like $200, whatever, $300. And she's throwing fertilizers in there. She's just throwing, use this, use that, use this for your house plant. Try this, try that, whatever, nitrogen, whatever. And she's just blowing stuff off. And she's like, oh my God, did you get a new tattoo? No, yes. We're talking. She's like, man, I wish I could fire Kurt, but I can't. And she goes, don't talk to that other girl too, the foreigner, the one from Australia, don't talk to her. I was like, okay. She goes, why didn't you come and talk to me? I said, because he told me on the phone that it was over. She's like, stupid. We never give up. I said, I know. I said, I'm so frustrated. She's like, I know. Every year I deal with it. She goes, if I could do anything, I would have humic acid falling from the sky. Like, for real. And so she puts all this stuff in my bag. I'm like, cool. And we go up to the register. She got, like, charge her $5. Again, she did the same thing. This is like the third time she's done this. And she's like, go fix that crap. And don't freaking pull your tomatoes. Don't do it. I said, I know. I got this friend named Rob. He's always... And she's like, that's what I'm saying. These big tomato growers, unless they're from the South, don't even talk to them. Like, they're stupid. She's like, this is the thing in Colorado. It's always going to be a problem every year, no matter how many times you amend your soil, no matter what you do. Hit them with the CalMag, hit them with the humic acid, hit them hard. All through the season. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how much you prune them. I don't care. Just keep giving it to them. And then do your fertilizers. And she goes, let's get the dry crap. You just put at the bottom, move the straw. I hadn't been moving the straw. See, little things like that. Nobody freaking told me that. So, the southern guy came over and we got rid of all the crap off the plants. Just so that way I could get good fruit. The fruit's making, the flowers start drying up. I knew I was in trouble. So, here's Pip. She's whatever. Driving the house crazy. Got the CalMag. Hit it with the fertilizers. Chilies are doing fine, but they need to produce more. And now we're going into fall. See, Rob? See how people are? They'll tell you to give up when you're not supposed to give up. They'll tell you to do something, and it doesn't even work. This is Colorado. This is our soil. Really clay heavy. Da-da-da-da-da. I thought if I amended it, I'd be good to go. It was fine for the beginning. Okay? But it wasn't enough to get me through the season. I'm late on harvest. That's discouraging, too. That's been a problem I had the whole time. Didn't know how to prune. Didn't know how to do this. You know what? That's it. It's like game on again. She goes, we got to do fall. We got to do fall. I'm like, okay. She goes, go fix this crap. Get everything going. And then come back. And I'm gonna load you up with fall stuff. I was like, okay, well, I got to go. You sure you don't need no more money? I don't need no freaking money. Take that crap and go fix that fucking thing. I was like, okay, cool. If I could do anything. And a beer is named after her, too. She's crazy. I love her. And she's like, I need a bowl of weed today. She runs that whole place. And she's like, I need a bowl of weed, man. Everybody's pulling their tomatoes. What the fuck? Eat the fried green tomatoes. Who cares? So that's how I'm fixing it. Repaired the roots this morning. CalMag, humic acid. Hit them hard with fertilizers. And pruned them the other day. Fine. They're not in shock. These plants have survived all this stuff. Why give up now? I'm updating you because that's a freaking funny story. It's funny. Like, people were giving up all over the place. It's like, no, ain't doing it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm fixing it. Get Pip on lockdown. Put her in jail because she's acting all stupid. And deal with my sad dog. Jimmy, he's all sad. He's all moody and stuff. And that's it. That's it. She said earwigs, slugs, everything. We dealt with everything this year. The hail, taking us down the side. See, Rob? You cannot listen to people on YouTube. You cannot listen to people on Google+. You cannot do it. They give you too much information. TMI. That's the way I'm going, Rob. That's the way I'm going. I made this video just for you. Can't type all this crap out. Homegirl hooked a sister up. Here we go again. Community garden. Here we go. Game on. Peace, Rob. Not giving up.